Hello and welcome back, welcome zurück to the Kieran Carlin Chanel. I want to shake your hand. It is the third kits. Finally, they've all been released. We're starting off with Aston Villa. Now, I've mixed up, muddled up, and thrown them in all various orders, so I have no idea what's coming up next. But this is immediately a banger. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I like the pink, I like the blue, I like the purple. I really like the purple, okay? That's what we do here. Love the purple. Not the biggest fan of Aston Villa's badge. It feels a bit. I would rather it be a circle, but then it was quite bad being a circle because it felt like Chelsea, even though I'm pretty sure their badge prefaced Chelsea's. So, you know, awkward, but it is what it is now. Adidas Originals, class. The lines, class. The collar, the best out of all the Adidas collars. Oh, I said 9.9 out of 10. Don't really like the badge. Fantastic stuff from Adidas. Once again, boom, Castore. Everton. Everton. Now, I am not the biggest fan of this pattern. It's wiggly lines. What are the wiggly lines? I don't know. I really don't know. I did not research that because no matter what it was, I'd be like, yeah, that looks shit. These three little dots I'm a little bit confused about. Don't like those either. Too simplified. Way too simplified. Said that many a time. This feels like a pre-match training shirt. I'm giving this one a 2 out of 10. I think there's no need to buy this if you're an Everton fan. I think it is absolutely mid. Worse than mid because I gave it 2. Newcastle's third kit is a sight to behold. Dark blue, orange, light blue. Oh, yes! It's fan-fucking-tastic. I'm giving it a 10. I think it's wonderful. I think it'll be great in years. For some reason why I think the badge being on a black shield works. I don't know, but it just feels like it does. I think because they couldn't put a direct outline on the badge because there's too much going on anyway. So this seems like the perfect scenario. I'm concerned that the neckline might be a little bit too long. So I'm actually going to bring it down to a 9.8. But if it's not too long, there's a 10. But I'll keep it at 9.8. Ooh, Chelsea. Now, this is a total 90 template, which a couple of clubs have. Loads of clubs around the entire world have this very template, but it's a banger. It's a throwback. It's iconic. It is a banger. Undisputed. And this has sold very well for Chelsea. I've seen many people buy this very kit. But you had the Club World Cup badge, and it is so bad. It is so ugly. Ruins the kit completely. Apart from that, it's a good kit. However, I was watching the football, and my mum, who isn't interested in the football, did remark that it looks like there's 11 referees on the pitch. Well, 12 technically, including the referee. It looked like there's loads of referees running around. And I agreed. The full kit, maybe not. Just this, decent. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Just don't get the Club World Cup badge on it. It looks ridiculous. Jesus Christ, Manchester City. Jesus Christ. My team, Manchester City. I was not born there, but I got it from my dad. I inherited it. It was initially horrible, and then it became very, very good. So deal with that. I feel like I have to remind people that I'm not a glory hunter. Just got very lucky. This is a kit I can't pretend in any way, shape, or form that it's good. It is inspired by the grey, rainy weather of Manchester. And then there's just luminous stuff, which I guess you want to wear when it is grey and raining so you don't get hit by an oncoming car, or maybe not an oncoming car. If a car's coming behind you, what is that? It's not oncoming. It's just coming. Interesting. I don't understand why the badge is actually suddenly a little bit blue. Maybe if there was more blue in it, maybe it'd be good. But then it wouldn't be a good away kit, would it? That would be pointless. It's a grey, wet window. That's what's happening here. And then I don't like the paneling. At least make it go all the way over. It sucks, man. It sucks so bad. But that means I kind of want to buy it. Just to be irritating. Just to be like, yeah, I've got the ugly kit. It's a 1 for funny value. That's it. Brentford. This is class. Joma. Joma, I barely know her. This is fantastic. Even with the Hollywood Bets sponsorship on there. The classiness of the stripes in the middle. The colours, fantastic. The badge being in this colour, fan-fucking-tastic. I'm giving this one a solid 9.9. It's just the sponsor that ruins it. It's too long. Arsenal, once again, what am I going to give them? Hate Arsenal, but Adidas keep making some banging kits for them. It's a 10. It's easily a 10. It's got some fantastic little pattern there, I think inspired by Highbury down the middle. What more can you ask for? Canon, Adidas Originals, gold, a lovely shade of red, white, beautiful collar. Yeah, well done. Well, it's an 11 out of 10. Brilliant. Dickhead. Brighton have carried over their kit, and because Karen, actually that's sustainable. Sustain a big fat L, mate. All right. I like the environment, but I like football kits more than I like the environment. Piss this off. Come up with something. Don't carry it over, you sick bastards. -4. Irritating. This is part of my job. Manchester United. Now, they've got the same template as the Adidas, the Aston Villa kit from the beginning, but with the Newcastle United badge crest. But it says Manchester United instead. It's pretty good, isn't it? Annoyingly. I hate them so much. But it's a good throwback to a previous kit they had, an inspiration for that one. And it's just, it's going to sell like hotcakes in it to dickheads. It's a Manchester United unbiased 10 out of 10. But for me personally, it's a fucking wank. It's a fucking wank out of wank. Burnley. What is this? This looks AI generated. And I hate that. This looks way too big. I assume it isn't way too big. I assume this is a bad render. I like that 96.com have gotten in on the colour scheme. Black and gold. You can't go wrong with that. Turns out you can go a little bit wrong with that. Because this sort of generic stock image of gold football. Can we get some gold football shapes on this? Yeah. This looks diabolical. Boring crap. It means nothing. Well done. It's a football club. Unless it's Honeycomb and Burnley has a lot of bees. But they're not called the bees. They're called... what the fuck are people... What are Burnley called? The Burns. Crystal Palacia. It's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty similar to Leon. Simple but effective. It is similar to their previous kit as well. Because they've just shoved their badge loads of times down the middle. Which they did that for their away kit last season, but they did it all over the kit. Don't usually like that, but this feels like I could picture Mateta wearing it. That's what's most important. So it has to be at least, it's a 7.8 out of 10. Not amazing, but does the job. I can imagine, that's Benteke. Well, I can imagine Benteke wearing this as well, to be fair. Mateta, I can do that. Boom, that thing. Class. Really good stuff. 8 out of 10. West Ham. Now, they're going to have an awful season. But this is nice. They'll look good as they get relegated. They stink, but this kit does not. What makes a wonderful pattern is the cross hammers going all the way up and down. How is this the first time they've done that? That is gorgeous. That's nice. I really, really like that. Hayball Sports. Love the gold, love the black and the pattern shine on it. What I don't like is the size of this. That's the main issue with this very kit. Make that a little bit smaller, change the sponsor, but I'm gonna give it a 9. Quality, fair play. Buy it. It'll probably be reduced very soon, so maybe give it 6 months. Ooh, Bournemouth. It is a little pink number. Pink and purple. I do like pink and purple. I love the pink and purple. That is the essence of this entire channel. So I'm going to have to give this simple t-shirt a 10 out of 10. Don't judge me, okay? It's fantastic. It looks really comfy. It looks like smooth cotton that you would wear to bed. Like a little pajama top. Fulham. It's black. It's gold. It's classy. It's based on, I believe, a new part of the new stand. One of the posh bits. Which is a little bit weird, but Yeah, simple, effective. Not too interesting though, so I'm going to give it just an 8.5. They've gone simple. It's a template which is black and gold. Brilliant. But it's not ugly. I'm just not invested in it. Where's the patterns? Where's the joy? Where's a little bit of Fulham in it? I'm not seeing it. Leeds United. Now, I do kind of like this one, and I don't really know why. It does, once again, feel like a pre-match training top, but I'm kind of here for it. Are they scarves being shaken like a man in a medieval town? Hear ye, bring out your dead. I am unsure if that was the inspiration for this, but I'm going to give it a solid 7.8. I'm giving an 8. I quite like it. This is one of the best total 90 third kits across the globe. The old Tottenham badge. No horrible Club World Cup logo over here. No logo over here. I don't know why. It's asymmetrical, but it does bloody work. AIA blending in with the blue, the two tones of blue, the light blue, the dark blue, goes along with the yellow. The yellow, it's a really good shade of yellow. It's like if I had to colour in a banana, I'd be using this felt tip. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, absolute banger. Liverpool are wearing like a cyan, it's like a light blue, slightly green, turquoisey number. Now, they have had this many times before because I believe their original kit, when they were created, was like this weird block pattern of white and this very colour. It's got the old Liverpool badge. It's a banger. It's like, there's no way you can't give this a 10 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 10, actually. It's unbelievable. Doesn't look like a Liverpool kit, but is a Liverpool kit. They should have made this their home kit. Imagine this in red. Oh, wow. That would have been a banging home kit. I know they've gone for the like 06 to 08 sort of throwback, but wow. A red version of this would have slapped. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, this is blue and yellow, and it's got some crazy funky patterns in it. I believe there's some birds. There's the sun, the big, bright, beaming sun. But you might be confused what is going on here. Well, apparently, I actually researched into this because I was so confused by what the fuck it looks like. It's inspired by Brazil because apparently Wolves have a lot of Brazilian players. I can barely name 4 Wolves players at this point, let alone Brazilian ones. Jose Sá, I don't know where he's from. Portuguese, maybe. Matt Doherty, Irish. Who else? Strand Larsen. I think he's Norwegian. Who else plays for Wolves? I really don't know who else. Is there a guy called Guedes? Is he there? I don't know. Max Kilman isn't there anymore. Cunha's left. Aït-Nouri's left. Who plays for Wolves? Who actually plays there? No one knows. I don't like this. It's a 3 out of 10. Next up is Sunderland. And I feel like teams are cottoning on with that. People just want a black kit or a black and gold kit, and all of a sudden they get a 10 out of 10 rating. No, shut your mouth. I've cottoned on to what they're doing. However, this is an image of a cat, a black cat, if you will, with some sort of pattern in it. I like it. I do like it. I think it's a classy affair. I really like cats, so I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It does kind of look like it's wearing a silly little beanie, though, instead of it being its arse and its tail, which would up its rating if it was a silly little beanie. 10 out of 10. This is Nottingham Forest. Now, interestingly, there's still no sign of a third kit, and I thought, you know what, it's gone on long enough. I'm sick of it. You've got to give me a third kit. We've had 2 games of the season. We've got 1 more this weekend before the international break. You need to be showing up with a third kit by this point. You released your third kit last year on the 23rd of August, because I checked. Where's this? So you are actually, by default, before I've even seen it, going to get a 0. Oh, shit. I didn't mean 0.1. I was doing decimals. It was a 0.10 out of a 0.10, Marinakis. Honest. I wouldn't. I wouldn't bullshit you. I was doing a bit. It's going to be a 0.10 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please put down any firearms you might have and hit subscribe, and maybe Maybe watch another one. Honestly, I was going to give it a 10. I was doing a bit, Marinakis. I was doing a bit. Don't shoot!